Happy new month to all of us. This is the month of Aries. It's the first sign of the zodiac. It's an opening, it's a beginning, it's a new cycle, it's the time of the spring. This month brings to us many opportunities and give us the opportunity to really renew our energy. And this month, like any other month, come with tremendous opportunities, but at the same time with potential challenges and potential setbacks that we all want to be better prepared for. So how can this month challenge us and how it can support us? So first of all, the energy of a beginning of the first sign of the zodiac, as anything that is coming first, give us the opportunity to renew energy, to awaken desire, to have a big desire. It helps us to take an action in our life and not be afraid of initiating things, and also be fearless. It gives us a lot of bravery. It gives us a lot of daring energy. Those are the positive elements, but there are also elements that can work against us and that actually rooted from those positive energies as well. If we're not aligning ourselves with spiritual awareness, that energy, these positive attributes can become something that will challenge us and will work against us. When you have huge desire, the desire can be desire to receive for the self alone. So the potential challenge is to be very self-absorbed, very selfish, and being driven mainly by our personal agenda. Jumping quickly into conclusion. This is the first month, first to react. So we have to be careful not to jump so quickly into conclusion, into judgment, to attack, to be aggressive, and to start any unnecessary wars in our life. So we all know that we're living in very challenging times at the moment. There is no one single person in the entire world that is not struggling with keeping positive and with the element of fear and uncertainty of what is going to happen in the near future. This month is giving us an opportunity to gain the much needed energy right now. So the sign of Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. Mars is all about the war, about confrontation. It's always want to fight something. There is no problem with fighting. The question is, what do we want to fight against? This month, we all should be engaged in the fight against our selfishness. And what type of energy we want to awaken and to welcome and create? The energy that we want to meditate on and connect with this month, it's the energy of balance and internal peace. Quieting ourselves down before we react and allow ourselves to be present and achieve real transformation to any residue of unnecessary selfishness that we still carry within ourselves. Now let's look at some cosmic events that are happening in this year, in this month, which are unique for this year. Every year, the month of Aries repeats itself every 12 months, but every year there are opportunities that are different, that are based on the cosmic openings and events that are happening, and what's unique for this year and how it can support us specifically in this challenging time. First of all, Mars is moving into the sign of Aquarius on March 30th, and that's going to be there for 6 weeks. And on March 31st, Mars is meeting the planet Saturn. Now, Mars is doing a lot in the beginning of the month, and we said Mars is the planet that rules Aries. Mars comes with a lot of reactivity, with a desire to fight, with a desire for wars. And what happened when it's in the sign of Aquarius? It's moving actually from Capricorn, which was very pleasant and balanced for Mars to be at, and it's going to a sign that it's much more rebellious. It's a sign that want to create changes and also want to point anything that is wrong around ourselves, and also very much focused on what's happening globally and what's happening to everyone. So when Mars, the planet of war, entering into Aquarius, there is the fighter within us that is being waken up for anything that is not fair in the world. And what we want to be careful from is from any radical approach. Yes, we want to see what's wrong. Yes, we want to fix. Yes, we care. But everything with moderation, and very important, one of the most important elements that we learn from our teacher, Rav Berg, is the element of human dignity. There is no room for aggression and extreme energy. Everything is in moderation. If we connect to it, we can connect to the amazing opportunity to achieve things on a personal and global level that actually happening on April 1st. On April 1st, there is a tremendous cosmic event. There is a meeting between Jupiter and Pluto. We're calling it in astrology conjunction. And that happens every 13 years. And that can potentially bring all of us as humanity and as individuals to large-scale achievements. So if we want to really connect to that energy in the beginning of the month, we really want to control our aggression. We really want to make sure that we see things in a balanced way. We don't just want to fight against. We don't want to just show what's wrong, what's unfair, what's injustice. We want to bring more balanced energy to treat anyone around us, any situation, any approach with human dignity, balance, and moderation. And hopefully on April 1st, we can connect to something that brings us in a much greater level to our next level in our life, spiritual life, and the entire world as well. The second thing that I would like to mention is the potential aggressive energy that comes up throughout this month, which we already mentioned, but also starting on April 7th. There are a lot of movements in the cosmos that are here to remind us to focus every day to achieve our balance point. First of all, on April 7th, we have the full moon. Now, the full moon is in the sign of Libra. Generally, full moon is a great energy. We connect to completion. We are able to bring more balance into our life, especially between the sun in Aries and the moon in Libra. Aries is more selfish. Libra is more towards others and working with others and listening to others. So bringing this balance point is very powerful. But the issue is that on this day, there is also once a year challenging meeting between Mars and Uranus. And that, again, can awaken a lot of internal extreme emotions and feelings and potential conflicts and aggression within us. Moving forward, also on April 14th and 15th and the 21st, the Sun, which is in Aries, having a challenging aspect with Jupiter and Pluto and Saturn, and that can potentially awaken uncertainty. Again, conflict. Maybe will awaken fear. We don't want to connect to all that. Yes, maybe on an external element, we see that there are many reasons to be afraid, and it's very clear why we are uncertain. But what's required from us is the opposite, is to stay calm, is to stay in a place where we see both sides. When we awaken the energy of certainty, bring more light, more balance into our life. We have to remember that. In general, the shift in the universe is here this year to awaken within us the energy to be less self-minded and more global-minded. How can we be better part of the whole? And not how are we better individuals on our own and for our own sake. And when this shift is happening, a lot of shaking is happening in the universe. There is a lot of energy that's here to awaken us to move towards less selfish direction. We want to fight. We want to be rebels for good cause. This is what Aries is all about. Transforming to fight for something that is just for ourselves to something that is outside of ourselves, which is for the sake of bringing more light and positive energy to others with the use of respect and human dignity. So let's follow this path this month, and we will be able to be part of a global shift that will bring more healing, blessing, and opportunities, amazing positive opportunities to the entire world, humanity, and our planet. I'm wishing you a beautiful, great month, and that we all see the light in this month and in the opportunities that are presented for us this month. Have a great, powerful, healthy, safe, and transformative month.